All right, my friends, it is time for us to talk about our letters for the week. Last week, we started talking about wetlands. So this week, we're going to keep talking about wetlands, and we're going to talk about where the water in the wetlands comes from, which is the water cycle. Okay, and so two parts of the water cycle are condensation and precipitation. So those are our letter words for this week. Condensation and precipitation. All right, so let's focus on condensation first. I want you to listen as I say the word, and I want you to think about what is the first sound in that word, okay? After I finish saying the word, I want you to say the first sound out loud, okay? All right, condensation. What's the first sound of the word condensation? K, right? The first sound is K. What letter makes the K sound? The letter C. Very good. Here's our letter C. If you said the letter K, you are also right. K also says K. But in this word, the letter C makes the K sound. All right? Let's draw our letter C. Are you ready? Take your finger. We're going to, when we write it in our lines, we go from the top line to the bottom line for our capital C, okay? And it's a little bit more than half of an O, right? We start a little before halfway and we end a little after halfway, okay? So take your finger, draw your big C in the air, up, around, down, and up a little. Good, pick up your pencil. Our lowercase c starts at the middle line and goes to the bottom line. So let's make our little c. Ready? Up, around, down, around, and up. Okay? All right. So C for condensation. Our hand sign for the letter C is like this. Remember that? Okay. It's like you're holding a cup on its side. All right. The letter C. Good. All right. Now our second word is precipitation. All right. Listen again for the first sound. This one's a little tricky, and I will help you break it down. Okay, but I want you to try. Listen for the first sound and say it, okay? What is the first sound in the word precipitation? I'm going to say it one more time. Precipitation. Okay, did you catch it? The first sound is P. When I say the word, the first two sounds come together really fast. Purr. Right? And so it's a P and an that come together really fast. But if we break those apart, it's P that comes first. All right? So what letter makes the P sound? P, right? The letter P. Okay, our capital P starts at our top line and goes all the way to the bottom line. Okay, and then we've got a stick, and then we've got kind of our half circle at the top half of our stick. All right, let's draw it together in the air. Ready? Draw your stick down, pick up your pencil, come back to the top of your stick, and draw your half circle around hump. Okay? All right, now our lowercase p starts at the middle line, and it goes bloop down below the bottom line. It's one of the few letters that get to hang out below the line. Okay, so let's draw our stick together. Start at the middle line, go down, whoop. Okay, pick up your pencil, come back up to the top of your stick. All right, and draw your hump around. Okay, let's talk about the letter P for a second. We've talked about this before, but I want to remind you that the P letter shape we see in 4 different letters, right? So we have P. That's kind of a stumpy P. We'll give him a longer stick. Okay? And then we have B, same shape, right? And we have D, and we have Q. All of those are the same shape. They just are flipped different ways. So when you get one of these letters, you have to pause and think, okay, which way is it facing? What letter does that make it? Okay? It's okay if you get confused because they are very similar. Okay? But we're just going to keep practicing them. All right. Our P hand sign is 2 fingers down. Remember, like we're cutting or your fingers are walking, okay? All right, 2 fingers down and then your thumb in between like this. That's the letter P. All right, now go sing your alphabet song.